Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am walking through what I eat on a regular day when I am intuitively eating for weight loss. Every single morning, especially in these cold winter months, I am having a cup of hot tea in the morning before I eat anything. This tea is absolutely delicious. It is green tea from Tazo, and I add in lemon juice in order to really get those digestive properties working before I eat anything else for the day. As I am starting with intuitively eating, I am trying to make it so easy for myself to get in as many nutrients as possible with every meal. And so the easiest way for me to do that for breakfast is for me to have a smoothie bowl. In my smoothie bowls, I always like to start off with a base of both spinach and shredded carrots. That way I can at least get those vitamins and minerals that will really help to start me throughout the day with everything that I need. I add a little bit of fruit for sweetness, so that would be pineapple in this case, and then I add in chia seeds as well as ground flax seeds, and finishing it off with both my vanilla protein powder as well as coconut water. Smoothie bowls can be a little tricky just because you want the base of the smoothie bowl, which is the smoothie itself, to be thick enough to support all the toppings. My secret to the perfect thick smoothie bowl is having avocado in the smoothie. It makes it come out nice and creamy and thick, and it doesn't feel like all of your toppings are just gonna sink to the bottom. I love to add as many toppings as possible to my smoothie bowls. It just makes them so delicious and makes them look just as if I had bought one from the store. So in this smoothie bowl, I am having a whole banana as well as about a half a cup of blueberries, granola, and shaved almonds. This smoothie bowl is packed with nutrients and is absolutely delicious. Let me know in the comments if you decide to give this recipe a try and what you think. I didn't have much time for lunch today, so I still decided to cook something, but I took a couple shortcuts just to make it easier for myself to have something that was full of protein as well as full of vegetables and was still going to be tasty, and I wanted to eat it. So I'm starting off by chopping up a red bell pepper. I like to make the chops like nice and tiny just because it can be a lot to eat huge chunks of red bell pepper. Bell peppers not only bring a lot of flavor to a dish, but they also bring a lot of color and make food pretty. I think we tend to underestimate how important color is to the attractiveness of food. We want to eat things that are nice and bright and full of flavor, but the things that we eat that are nice and bright tend to be vegetables. If you think about meat itself, it is not pretty at all. And so I'm using this bell pepper to give my meal just lots of color and make it attractive, even though I'm rushing to get this all made. Once the bell peppers are nice and seasoned as well as cooked a little bit but not mushy, I'm adding in canned salmon. Even though I had raw salmon, I just did not have the time to cook it on this day. This canned salmon is just a simple can that I bought from the grocery store, and it was so convenient for me to have this. I like to keep at least one can of canned salmon in my pantry at all times, just in case I'm low on time but still need something that is nutritious and has a lot of protein. It's important to keep in mind that there is a high amount of sodium in any form of canned meat. So when I was seasoning this, I only added Old Bay, pepper, a little bit of salt, garlic powder, and onion powder, just to not really add too much to the sodium levels for the meat. So for today's lunch, I actually had a salad. I know, I do not have these often, and I'm not the biggest fan of salads, but I needed to make something quick, and this was the easiest way for me to get in my nutrients and still have something that I wanted to eat. These mixed greens came in a container that had about 2 per serving, so I could definitely have a lot. This salmon was about 20 grams of protein per serving, which is a lot, so I definitely loaded up this salad with as much as I could. For some last finishing touches to the salad, I wanted more color, so I added in cherry tomatoes as well as carrots, and then lastly I topped it off with some shaved Parmesan cheese. I'm not the type of person who can just have my salad without any dressing, so I had some leftover chipotle dressing, and so I just used that for the salad, and that is it. The key to having a great salad that is both nutritious as well as tasty is really making sure that you load up with the things that you like. I know that I like having a different type of green other than just spinach, so I like to mix it up when I can. I like to load up on carrots and tomatoes to get in even more nutrients, and that will just make it easier for you to eat it rather than you eating something that you just don't want. I swear, guys, I did not plan it out like this, but I'm actually having another salad for dinner. This is actually a salad from Chipotle. I told you guys this was going to be a realistic dinner for me. Sometimes I eat out. I love having Chipotle salads. They don't have as many vegetables because I don't like sauteed onions and peppers, but this one has at least the base of it, and then I like to add chicken to my salad, a little bit of cheese, hot sauce, and sour cream. For some reason, when it comes to my salads from Chipotle, I love having their chips with them. I don't tend to eat all of the chips in one serving because it can be pretty high in calories, but I love to load up my chips with as much of the salad on it as possible. When I'm eating it, it is absolutely delicious. Hands down, this is probably my least nutritious meal for the day, but this is what a real life looks like. You're not always going to have every meal super packed full of veggies, but at least I got in some sort of vegetable for my dinner, and that is a win. There is no need to drive yourself crazy just thinking about all of the individual pieces of a meal. Just start off with a base. Oh, I forgot that I also had black beans on this salad too, so it had even more protein, and beans count as a vegetable, so it's a win-win. With all of these salads and smoothies, I definitely get hungry at night, and one of my favorite snacks that I've been making is basically like my own trail mix. It's a little bit different to do it because I'm putting all of the pieces together while I make it, but it's really good and you should try it. I have peanuts, raisins, and chocolate chips. I like to add 1 layer of peanuts, raisins, and chocolate chips and just mix them all together, and that is it for the snack. It is delicious, sweet, and salty, and everything that I need late at night. So that is it for my what I eat in a day. Don't forget to check out my intuitive eating playlist, which shows you everything that I've been breaking down as far as intuitive eating and how to get started. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.